Salut, c'est Roman here. Very excited about today's video. I'm going to talk to you about a technique that I developed that I call the visualization technique. The visualization technique is used in modulation when you're changing keys. These change of keys can be random or not, but they are changing the mood of the backing track you're playing over. And it seems that that's a big part of musicians' struggle, to know how to musically play over those changes. When you're playing over a backing track in one key, you need to know the scale or the notes that you're allowed to play. And usually that happens pretty fast. If you listen to the backing track and you get comfortable with a few scale positions, your fingers are going to kind of take over and know where they're quote unquote allowed to land to sound melodic over the backing track. And we all do that. You know, if we're playing in a blues in E, we're going to use the blues scale in E, and usually our fingers have a good sense of where these notes are, and we'll just phrase with that, and the fingers are kind of on autopilot mode. And that's really important, to be there, to have that autopilot mode, whether it's all over the fretboard or in a short small area of the fretboard. That doesn't matter. You need to have some kind of autopilot mode. That's going to free up some resources from your brain, because if your brain is thinking all the time about the diagrams, well, that's a lot of resources, computing resources that are used. If your fingers are autopilot, part of your mental can be used to visualize the next key. And that's what I call the visualization technique. It's a mental visualization technique. This backing track is made of two different chords that don't have much in common. The first one is a B flat major 7th, and you can play Ionian or Lydian because these scales include a major 7th in there. And we'll pick Lydian because I just like that sound. So here's the sound of a B flat Lydian scale. Here's a new key. This is a D flat minor 7th, on which we can play a variety of different scales, but we're going to pick the Dorian scale because I just like the sound of the Dorian scale. Here's D flat Dorian. And then back to B flat Lydian. So the visualization technique is basically taking the scale that you're playing in, autopilot mode, creating melodic lines, and as you're doing that, you're mentally visualizing the next root, which in this case would be D flat, and we have a variety of different D flats. And now we are playing in D flat Dorian, and as we're playing D flat Dorian, autopilot mode, I am mentally visualizing the B flat, and I have one here, I have one here, I have a bunch of B flats. I'm going to try to land on that. So to help myself out, I printed out this chart with the visualization technique for that particular backing track. On top I have my chord progression, the two different scales that I chose, so B flat Lydian and D flat Dorian. As I'm playing over the D flat Dorian, I have some ghost notes in there that are kind of hidden. Those are the landing notes, and those represent the B flat notes. And some notes, as you can see, are kind of hidden because they're common to both scales. And then I am moving on to the B flat Lydian, and you can see the ghost notes in there. Those are the triangle notes. Those are my D flats. So I'm going to use that chart to kind of improvise, and you'll see that my lines are going to sound very musical, and all this process should be happening in your head. So let's give it a try. Here's D flat Dorian, picking it up there. hope this video clarifies things a little bit and simplifies your playing. If you liked it, you need to check out my new method on guitarplayback.com. 30 excellent, super musical backing tracks. They're divided into 3 categories. All those categories use modulation, random key changes. 10 backing tracks use 2 random minor scales. 10 other backing tracks, major scales, and the 10 others mix minor and major scales together. And for each backing track, you will get a sheet with the full scale and the notes that you need to visualize, just like you saw in this video. Check it out. It's on sale right now on guitarplayback.com. And thank you so much for watching this. I will see you very soon on this channel. Share it around, like it, comment, ask questions. Until next time, see you. Hold up, I almost forgot. You can download the backing track I was playing over for free, including the free PDF chart for the backing track that is going to chart out the visualization technique for that chart. So you'll get the chord progression and the scales used, the full scales, and within these scales you will have the notes that you should mentally visualize to land on. This is really going to do wonders to your playing. So download it right now, experiment with this visualization technique. It's all about. You're going to love it. Thanks for watching this. Back to the outro.